What's going on, guys? Welcome back to some more Minnesota Vikings franchise. The Vikings are here in Week 15, ready to take on the Buffalo Bills, who are 7-6. Minnesota recaptured first place in the NFC North last week with a victory over the Chicago Bears. And quickly here, you can take a look at the other division leaders around the NFL as we are nearing towards the end of the regular season, and we'll prepare to see who is going to be going to the playoffs in this Season 4 of the Vikings franchise. But the Buffalo Bills are tied for first place with the New York Jets at the moment. And this is Minnesota's last game without Kyle Rudolph, who suffered an injury early in the season and was out for a very long time. It'll be big to get him back in the next episode. But the Bills, their quarterback is Nick Foles. Running back is Christine Michael. Still have Steve Johnson. Greg Salas has entered the picture. And they've gotten some new players on defense, Vinny Curry, Rashean Mathis, and people wanted to know if BenJarvus Green-Ellis had fumbled. There was some comments about that for a while, and he's fumbled 14 times, actually. I checked, 6 times in 2 different seasons, 14 total. This is crazy. BenJarvus Green-Ellis has completely changed. But we go to Ralph Wilson Stadium here. This one has not changed their name, actually, as the Vikings go for this road matchup, try to get their 9th victory on the season. And we go Buffalo Bills on offense. Nick Foles, split back shotgun. He's going to pass on second down, and he fires it for Greg Salas over the middle. That's going to be good for 9 yards, close to a first down. 3rd down and 1 now. Counter play right side. Christine Michael. Eric Norwood makes a wonderful play, but that is still going to be enough for a first down. So now 3rd down and 2 for Nick Foles. He's going to throw it this time, and he's going to almost throw an interception, and the Bills would end up going to kick a long field goal attempt, and I'm back there with Cecil Shorts. But the long kick is up, and look at this guy. He knocks it home. The long field goal attempt is good. So the Bills take a 3-0 lead in the first quarter as Minnesota tries to get their offense going, having slow starts in first quarters as of late. So a first down from Adrian Peterson. That's a good start, and a pass to Jamez Logan then for a first down, 11-yard gain for the rookie receiver. That's another good play for Minnesota. So 1st and 10 again for Christian Ponder. He's got plenty of time and just looks to take off, slides at about midfield, and picks up enough for the first down. Minnesota already in Bills territory. Handoff Toby Gerhart up the middle. He is into the second level and is going to be tackled inside the 20 at the 16-yard line. 29-yard carry for Toby Gerhart. 3rd and 8 now for Christian Ponder. Pressure in his face. He finds Lorenzo Booker, though, underneath, and that will be enough for a nice first down conversion. So 1st down and goal. Ponder fakes the jet sweep, and he fires it for Jamez Logan close to the end zone, and apparently he did not get in. So now Minnesota, they get backed up to the 4-yard line. 3rd down and goal. Ponder looking to throw this one, and he is quickly taken down by Kyle Williams, his 2nd sack on the day. And Minnesota will kick a field goal and take the ball later in the second half, and Ponder play action, but pressure in his face. That is an 8-yard sack. Now 3rd down and 12. Ponder looking to throw, and he fires it for Visanthe Shiancoe for a first down. 13-yard reception. Minnesota moves the chains, gets their way to midfield. Handoff to Adrian Peterson up the middle, and AP is gone. Nobody's going to catch Adrian Peterson. Last week he had an 80-yard touchdown. This week it's a 50-yard touchdown. Minnesota takes the lead 10-3 now as we're close to the 2-minute warning. Foles will find Kalen Hogue for a first down as he breaks a tackle and picks up some extra yards after the catch as the 2-minute warning hits. Bills trying to get some more points before halftime. 3rd and 10 though. Foles taking off, runs to the back of one of his linemen, and that's going to force him to be caught from behind by Jared Allen. And now Minnesota trying to get points before halftime. Ponder over the middle to Mark Harrison. He is back from his injury, and he makes a first down catch at the 44-yard line. Now setting up a screen pass. Ponder throws it right to Percy Harvin. He's going to get some yards and go out of bounds at the 50-yard line. Only a 6-yard catch on the screen, but at least he got out of bounds. 2nd down and 4. Over the middle, Visanthe Shiancoe wide open, burst down to the 40-yard line as Minnesota takes another timeout. 21 seconds to go now. Ponder out of the shotgun. Mark Harrison makes a catch, hangs on. Nice catch by Harrison. 25-yard line now. Minnesota running some no-huddle, looking to go to the end zone, take a shot. Christian Ponder, only a few seconds to go, and he has a wide open Jamez Logan, and he leads him out of bounds, and the Minnesota Vikings are forced to kick a field goal. We go to the second half, Minnesota with a 10-point lead. Foles pitches out to Christine Michael. Good block on Vontaze Burfict. Keyshawn Terry coming over, and he makes the tackle in Minnesota territory, though it's a big run for Christine Michael. Now at the 41, 3rd down and 4. They need a first down, and the pass to Ertz, and he is not going to get any yards after the catch tackle by Christian Jones. Loss of 1, actually, so another long field goal attempt. He already made one close to this range, and this one is going to be up and good as well. They got a good young kicker here in Buffalo. 13-6 now. Minnesota back on offense. Handoff to Adrian, and he makes a cut back to the inside, and that will be good for 16 yards and a new set of downs. Ponder now. Minnesota working a lot more out of the shotgun in this game, spreading out the field. Ponder throws in the direction of Michael Crabtree, who makes the catch, but he did not get down in bounds. That would have been a great play for Crabtree. So 3rd down and 8 now. Ponder, he's under pressure, he looks for Logan, and is just swatted out of the air, and Minnesota will be forced to punt. So the Bills now have the ball. 5 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Foles fakes the handoff to Martin and then throws it to Ertz again. He'll pick up the first down, this time on 3rd and 3. And we had an injured player, that was Christian Jones, and he broke his collarbone, and one of our starters is once again out with a very frequent injury. Collarbone breaks happen all the time in this game. 3rd and 14 though for Nick Foles. Excellent protection, and that one's nearly intercepted. That could have been a big turnover for the Vikings. So 2nd down and 3. Handoff to Adrian on the draw, and he's going to pick up the first down and much more. But a flag on the play is looking to negate this play for Minnesota. Holding on the veteran Jim Kleinsasser. So Minnesota's backed up now. They go to 3rd down and 13. Christian Ponder looking to pass. Plenty of time to throw. And he buys enough time to find Michael Crabtree over the middle for a 17-yard catch. His first on the game. 3rd down and 11 now. Minnesota looking for another conversion. Ponder pumps. Throws over the middle of the field as he's hit, and he finds an open Percy Harvin for a first down catch. That gives the Vikings another new set of downs as Ponder finds Jamez Logan, and they're now in pretty easy field goal range as we go ahead to 3rd down and 2. Ponder's going to throw again. He's got an open man in the end zone. He throws it ahead of Asante Shenko, and he can't hang on to the touchdown grab. So Minnesota kicks a field goal. It's a 10-point lead here with 10 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Nick Foles looking to throw on 2nd and 19, and Greg Salas makes a catch. Taylor Mays looked confused out there. He's finally tackled by Telvin Smith at the 40-yard line, though. A huge play for this Bills offense as Foles looks to throw again and looks for Salas, and this time Keyshawn Terry is able to make the play. And we go ahead now to 3rd down and 10. Foles looking to throw again over the middle, and it's almost intercepted again. So 4th down and 10, and they've already made field goals longer than this, but this time they punt the ball. I'm trying to understand the strategy here as they're down by 10 with 9 minutes to go, but they give the Vikings offense back the ball. Christian Ponder looking for Jamez Logan, low pass, only where Logan can snag it, and he does get it for the first down catch. So a new set of downs for Ponder, weak eye set, but the quick pressure gets to Christian Ponder, and he is sacked by Gerard Page. That would set up 3rd down and long for Ponder, and the Vikings just want to get a few yards, go over the middle short, and Jamez Logan's actually going to pick up the first down and much more. Percy Harvin had a great block, and Ponder got away from the defenders in the middle of the field. That is a huge first down conversion. And Ponder wants to throw again. He pumps, plenty of time to throw, and he wanted Jamez Logan and completely airmailed him. It's intercepted easily by Jarius Byrd in the end zone, and the Bills will take over now. 3rd down and 8, though, trying to make something with this opportunity. Good protection for Nick Foles as he's back to pass, and he's going to throw it to the left sideline as nearly intercepted by Cedric Griffin. The Vikings will get the ball and go 3 and out, so the Bills have it again. 1st and 10 from the 6. Foles play action, and there's Jared Allen making a sack, and this one's good for 2 points as he's in the end zone. A safety. 12-point lead now for Minnesota as they look to keep going through the air. Christian Ponder, pressure gets to him. He puts the ball on the ground, and the Bills will recover. And the reason why I was passing in this situation, I thought my lead was pretty healthy, and I wanted to see if I could get some guys off of their cold streak, so that's why I wanted to throw it in that situation. But now that could be costly as the Bills have the ball now at the Minnesota 29. That pass is thrown out of the end zone intended for Stevie Johnson. So 3rd down and 10 now. Foles goes for Ertz again, and it's short of a first down. 4th and 2 coming up, and the Bills are going to go for it from the 22-yard line. Foles pitches it. Christine Michael close to the first down marker, and he does get across it for his tackle by Keyshawn Terry. So 2nd down and 10 now. Foles looking to throw. He's got plenty of time to make a move as he throws to the right side. Steve Johnson makes his first catch of the ball game. Pretty good coverage on Steve this entire game up until this point. 11-yard catch, but now 3rd down and goal. Foles fires for Salah, short of the goal line, and he's tackled by Keyshawn Terry at the 2-yard line. And so 4th down and goal now, and they commit a false start. That one hurts as it backs them up now to the 7-yard line. 4th down and goal out of the pistol formation. Nick Foles, and he looks for Christine Michael well short of the goal line, and no chance for a touchdown. Minnesota gets the ball now. Just a couple of first downs away from kneeling out the clock, and Toby Gerhart gets the first on Minnesota's first play of the drive with another big run. And now out of the full house formation, handoff to Adrian Peterson, and he's going to pick up a solid 7-yard gain. 2nd down and 3 coming up. Minnesota just wants to get the first down and end this, and Adrian gets the necessary yardage, and the Minnesota Vikings are able to kneel out the rest of the clock and get an 18-6 victory over the Buffalo Bills. Defense once again plays solid, not allowing a touchdown. Adrian Peterson is again the player of the game with a 51-yard touchdown, 109 yards on the day. And despite their continual offensive struggles, the Vikings once again get a victory. Ponder did not even throw for 200 yards, no throwing touchdowns. Only 63 yards for Christine Michael. Jamez Logan leads the game in receiving with 6 catches for 77 yards. Eric Norwood continues to play well in his first season as a starter, and Jarius Byrd had the lone interception. So Minnesota, they get a victory, as do the Chicago Bears. And this race is still very, very close. And Jamez Logan, coming off of his injury, still has not had a touchdown reception, so hopefully he can get that soon. But Minnesota, they play their last 2 games against division rivals. Next up is the Green Bay Packers, another must-win for the Minnesota Vikings if they want to win the NFC North crown. And until then, a couple more videos for you guys to watch on top of some more Flash Jackson Road to the Show. I've been having a lot of fun playing that series on the bottom. I talk about Brock Lesnar's return to the WWE. But as always, thank you guys for watching the video, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of the Minnesota Vikings franchise.